That does not seem. I think I'm live. I am. A couple seconds. That light is messed up. Let's see if we can do something about that. How are you? I am. Let's see. What do we think? That's probably the best one, right? We're going to go with that one. How are you? All right. So I have it set up where I have no. Oh, there's Dave doing his research. It's nice to see you. There's Steve. All right. So I guess people are getting notifications. Thanks for popping in. You hit that like button. I'd appreciate that. I hope everybody can hear me all right. All right. Well, sound check. Check 1, check 2. My lighting's all messed up. Even though I have the light. I don't know what this looks like. It looks bad here. But maybe it's just my computer. No big deal. So what am I doing? I am going to talk about some waste management. I got my Gold Boy T-shirt here. The PGA Tour is back. They're doing their elevated events. The Listener League is full. And I know it's Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. Listener League's full. I'm kind of proud of that. I bumped it up to $10. So now we're all playing for $900. That's pretty cool. That's a good contest. $10 to win 900. We'll do it again next week for Riviera. In fact, we have 4 elevated events out of the next 5. So we're going to have a bunch of $10 listener leagues. So hopefully people continue to play. I don't know. I just think that these events, they might have a little bit more juice with all the elite players there. And what's that? They might have a little bit more juice. So we're going to give the listener league a little bit more juice. But I'm not going to do, a typical shows that I used to. I got this stupid hockey game on in the background, like an idiot. But I just want to kind of go over what I'm thinking, what I've done, what I'm looking for. I'm just going to talk. Why not? I haven't been around in a couple weeks. Did some little something for the Sony, but we're here. So thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, and let's get into it. Where's my notebook? Okay, first thing we need is our notebook. So the season has not gotten off to a great start for me. If we're looking, let's talk one and done first. In the is that plugged in? I don't even know. I wonder what's low battery. That doesn't make sense. Let's talk one and done. So I almost had a winner at Torrey with Keegan. And that's the second year in a row at Torrey that I had a guy in the fairway at 18 needing a birdie to get to have a chance. Last year, Justin Rose hit it in the water. I still don't understand that. And this year, Keegan Bradley pulled it left into the bunker, gave himself an impossible up and down. And so 18 has not been good to me at Torrey Pines. So I did get second place with Keegan in that tournament. That was a great pick. Gave me almost $1 million. But I am currently in 800th place in Mayo's one and done. I started the season with Sung Jae at Sony. He missed the cut. Sam Burns at the American Express T11. Keegan. Last week I had Jordan Spieth. That did not work out. Got stuck in the wind. T63. But The one and done really starts this week, if you really think about it. You got like $3 million to the winner, and let's not panic after 4 events. So they give it away, freaking $85 million in the next 4 or 5 weeks. So let's not hit the panic button like my old man, who's worried about saving guys and everything else. He's all excited because he had Max Homa at the Farmers, got a winner, and is off to a good start. Shout out to Jack. Also, shout out to my buddy Steve, who also had Max Homa. I did not have Max Homa. Everybody had Max Homa. You guys are so smart. California guy, big long golf course, right? You guys are all so smart. So yeah, Max Homa wins. You guys are geniuses. I had 60-1 Keegan Bradley in second. And I will contend that was a better pick. I should get more props for picking Keegan in second than any of you run-of-the-mill, vanilla, chalk-eating Max Homa backers. Of course, you guys won all the money, and I won shit. Got a big fat 0. So whatever. Showed everybody how smart I was. All right, so that's the one and done. With the Junkies League that I'm in, it's like a season-long DraftKings. I am doing terribly. I've had one decent week at the Amex where I finished ninth that week. I had a pretty decent lineup. I had 3 guys in the top 20, 5 of 6. But the miscut in that tournament, because it's a 3-day cut, doesn't hurt you that bad. But I had I finished ninth that week. So I finished 138th out of 139 last week. I think we're going to drop that score. I think they dropped one of your lowest scores. And I've had a couple of contenders for my lowest score. But that's not going too well. I also I have one notable top 10 in the listener league so far this year. And I also started a head-to-head, little head-to-head $1 a week contest with my supervisor. Well, he's not really my supervisor. He's a supervisor. It's my fucking office. I'm in charge. One of my supervisors, or one of those supervisors, we play for $1 each week in DraftKings. I'm 2-1 against him. And he's like a real chalk monger himself. So yeah, he's so annoying. I can't wait for him to retire. But whatever. I got myself into it. So I just got to kick his ass every week. And that'll keep him quiet. He's one of those Thursday. He gets excited on Thursday. Those people are the worst. So whatever. He sucks. All right, so that's that. I've been keeping an eye on Jason Sobel and who he's cursing every week because he got all up in my ass last year because I pointed out that he sucks. But then I found out we have like a mutual friend, so now it's weird. But he still hasn't picked a winner in a really long time, and we're gonna ride that train. This week he's got Colin, which is a problem if you like Colin. Andrew Cust, he got one right last week. I was hemorrhaging. Not hemorrhaging. Hemorrhaging is a strong word. I did a lot of I did not have Justin Rose last week. He was undercursed, and I was pretty confident that he was not going to win. Even though when I saw him on the top of the near the top of the leaderboard on Friday, and I had Harry Higgs, I said Justin Rose might be a problem. Now, did I play Justin Rose? No, I didn't. I was like, oh, well, there's no way Justin Rose is going to win. He's undercursed. Well, Justin Rose did go on to win. And so that was on me. But I kept on betting really bad golfers to win, hoping to get lucky. Did a lot of chasing. I didn't hemorrhage. Just did more chasing than I would have liked for a really shitty golf tournament. But this is what happened. I had no hockey. I had no football. I had no other outlet. So I had to pay attention to Pebble Beach. And I knew Rose was going to be a problem, and I didn't bet him. So that was on me. That's nobody else's fault. Anything else? I'm trying to get to. I know I'm not really saying anything, but just deal with me. I'm trying to get like a collective. If you go on Twitter, I try to find like a nice collection of betting cards and just like a majority opinion of who people are taking and that type of thing. I haven't found the best. There's a guy who does the like golf tips. I think he's in like Europe or something, where he just sends out like a pie chart base and with the names of and the percentage of how many people are tipping whoever. The problem with that is that it's based on what the odds are. Because like nobody's picking Jon Rahm this week. They're just not betting Jon Rahm or Rory. Like no one's picked Rory to win because they're not going to bet him at that number. So you put out a betting card. It's like, well, I like this guy. That guy. It's all guys that are like between 20 and 50 to 1. It's like, well, does anybody think Rory like? So it's a little. It's complicated. It's like it's very misleading. I want to know who people think are going to win. Like, who's your pick to win? Forget the odds. Who's going to win? I want to know that answer. My one and done strategy that I talked about last year with ranking the tournaments. That's how I ended up on Keegan Bradley, which was like the 22nd ranked tournament in terms of prize money. And Keegan Bradley was like 24th in the world or 23rd, something like that. Like, all right, I'll give Keegan a shot. And that almost worked out. I really need Tampa Bay to score another goal. I need them to get to 4. Can we get to 4? It's 3-1. Let's just get to 4, please. They scored 3 goals in the first period, and now the second period is almost over, and we're still at 3. I need a freaking goal. Don't want to have to sweat this out. But now, with these elevated events, basically, the players is the highest purse of the year. And then there's the next 10, 11 tournaments are all the same. They're all like $20 million events. And then the majors. So you want to have like 15, like the top 15 guys in the world. You want to have them available for these big events, I think. And this is one of them. Next week is one of them. Then you got the players and you got the match play. Bay Hill. So $3 million the first. That's a lot of money. That's 3 wins in 1. So you really need to get lucky. And that's why it's like, well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about Rahm. We'll talk about Rory. All right, so let's go through in this tournament. I haven't had great weeks, but I haven't had atrocious weeks either. I only went back the last 3 years. I had good comments. Thanks, guys. Good comments. Tampa's on the power play. Steve's got the Sharks. Why'd you take the Sharks? Tampa got killed last night. They were always gonna win this game. This has got 5-2 written all over it. It's 3-1 right now. Anyway, so in years past, it's been a year. And I'm still not over last year's loss with Patrick Cantlay. That hurt so bad. And I don't want to root against Sahith Theegala, and I don't want to root against Scotty Scheffler. But man, I really wanted that Cantlay win. That was kind of like the Keegan thing where everybody had Scotty Scheffler's first win, and they're all so smart. They had Scotty Scheffler. Fucking geniuses. No one had Cantlay that week, man. I was all over it. And to lose in a playoff, it was me against the world, I felt like. And then I had Odell Beckham to win the MVP in the Super Bowl, and he was on his way until he tore his knee up. I had a rough Super Bowl Sunday last year, emotionally. Really, really changed the way I did things, honestly. I lost, well, like not like financially. I lost so much emotionally that day that it just kind of changed everything in terms of how I let these things consume me or not consume me. How to try to understand it's just a game. That sucked last year. So I'm still scarred. But that was a good pick. Cantlay was a really good pick. So the year before that, in 2021, I finished 10th in the season long contest that week. I had 3 guys in the top 15. Oh, excuse me. I've essentially picked Justin Thomas at this tournament for the last like 3 years. Although I took Cantlay last year. So, which means I'm not going to take Justin Thomas this year because I don't have a streak of taking Justin Thomas. I did take him in 2021. I think that was the year that his grandfather died. He was in 2-3 shots back going into the last day. And then on Saturday night, his grandfather died. And then he shot like 75 on Sunday. I think that was 2021. But yeah, he finished T13. 2020, that was bad. But I can't find like any rhyme or reason to why I picked the guys that I did. None of these guys seem to have anything in common. 2021, they did. I had JT, I had Hideki. Hideki was my one and done pick. T42. Worst finish ever at this golf course. Carlos Ortiz with a T4. Adam Hadwin, T50. JT Poston, T11. Adam Long missed the cut. So why did I roster Adam Long? I don't know. That may have been a PGA West thing. If I'm thinking about it, looking at it, Adam Hadwin, Poston, that might have been a agronomy take. Last year, I had Matt Kuchar missed the cut. I had a great lineup last year. I finished 27th, and I got 4 out of 6. I had Cantlay, 2nd, Horschel, 6th, Fitzpatrick, 10th, Max Homa, 14th. Kuchar missed the cut. I think I remember I was at like my daughter's recital or concert or some bullshit. Sorry if you're watching, honey. I was at some show. I think I was in the high school gym for something. And I remember watching Kuchar. Oh, you know where I was? I know where I was. I wasn't at Madeline's thing. I was at my buddy Gary's wrestling match. Watch February, whatever, Friday before the Super Bowl last year. My buddy's first wrestling match, I think. And Matt Kuchar missed the cut by, he may have bogeyed the last hole to miss the cut. But I also had Cam Davis who missed the cut. And so it wasn't a dramatic 6. I don't think I ever had a chance to get 6-6 through. But a 5 of 6 with 4 guys in the top 20 would have been better than 4 of 6 with 4 guys in the top 20. But that's where I was. Hey, good memory. All right. And then 2020, Gary Woodland. I heard a little Gary Woodland chatter this week. Shout out Baroff. Gary Woodland, T40 in 2020. Xander, T16. Sung J M, T34. Matt Wolf. Remember him? Scott Piercy. Mr. QAnon, T6. And Kiradech Affy Barnrat. Fat guy is a little goat. He missed the cut. Maybe I was playing a putting angle. Maybe I didn't know what POA overseed was, and I was playing Wolf and Piercy for California roots. I have no idea. But Like a mixed bag. Almost heading outright. Finish maybe almost a notable top 10. So what's the angle this week? People say, no, people say, I don't know what the angle is this week. It's okay to say that I don't know. What did I end up looking for? I ended up looking for guys that can handle. San Jose just scored. Fuck off, man. This is bullshit. 3-2. I do like those jerseys, though. Remember those old school San Jose Sharks jerseys? It looks like NHL 94. Unbelievable. Sloppy. I don't know. I said it was going to be 5-2, and it's 3-2. So I'm going to get it right. People think Bombers distance matters, but Steve Stricker finished top 5 here a year or two ago? I'm getting into a little bit of a discussion with my friend Dave about not having to be a great putter to play well here, but I think you do have to be a decent putter. I think it helps. I'm doing like an agronomy take with the overseed, and I'm looking at they're not necessarily comp courses, but they're courses with the same type of greens and hoping to get lucky there. Not really I'm kind of playing ownership, but I don't know. I don't have specific ownership projections or numbers. I'm kind of just going with what I think ownership will be. I don't know. Maybe that's why I just get off to these. Tampa Bay just scored. All right, 4-2. There we go. See, that's a championship effort. You're playing a shit-ass team at home. You let them hang around. They think that they're gonna be in the game, and then you're like, you know what? Fuck off. I'm just gonna go score. And they went and they scored. And now it's 4-2. All right, we got a little cushion. All right. Still got another period to play. And we hit over 3.5. Let's fucking go. All right. Got my goal. All right, let's get hot here. All right, so I don't need my notebooks. All right, so I got to look at my phone. Let's go through a slate, see if anything interesting happens, and I'll just shout them right out when I know. Okay? You guys aren't doing anything. All right, so let me go through the slate here. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, I have an idea. Give me a second. I apologize. I want to. No. Let's just do that. All right, so let's look at the top. You got Rahm, Rory, Scheffler, Finau, and Xander. Rahm, Rory, Scheffler, Finau, and Xander. Xander's a little banged up. Seems to be okay. Should have won this tournament a couple of times. But this is a $20 million tournament. This is $3 million to the winner. This is a pick one guy. That's your one and done pick. That's who you think is going to win the tournament. That's what you're hoping for. And you're just going to build your lineup around that guy. I just don't know if Xander's going to win. I'm fairly confident Tony Finau's not going to win. So Rahm and Rory are these like two unstoppable forces, right? According to you guys. Oh, they're reviewing the goal. No goal! Offsides! Fuck! That's bullshit. Come on, know the rules. Oh, he's totally offsides. It's not even close. How did they not call that live? Good challenge. Anyway, we'll be fine. We'll get our goal. Look at our goal. It's unbelievable. You got 3.5. They get the fourth goal, and it gets taken off the board. I mean, it's unbelievable. But it's only the second period. We got time. All right, so Rahm and Rory, these two unstoppable forces, right? They're the two best players in the world. Except that one's number 1 in the world, and the other one's number 3 in the world. And then you got Scottie Scheffler, who's just going about his business, being the second ranked player of the world, and he's like third because of public opinion. Now, granted, Scottie Scheffler hasn't won since the Masters. I know that. That's kind of works in my favor. It's hard to maintain that level of great play. Rory's coming off a win. Now he's going to go out and have to win again. Rahm's kind of coming off a win. There's 2 wins. Now he's got to go and win again. Let's relax. Let's relax on the winning, all right? Nothing matters till fucking April. But then you're Scottie Scheffler. It's like, I haven't won since the Masters. Nobody's really talking about me. Everyone's talking about Rahm and Rory. I'm sitting here number 2. If I win this tournament, I might become world number 1 again if things break the right way. Maybe a little more juice, a little more spring in his step. He's a little bit more motivated. Been a little while since he's won. It's been okay. A couple of top 10s to start the year, but hasn't won. Maybe feels confident here. He's won here. All right, so there was a couple of golf courses with similar green types. You got that PGA West, right, out there in the Amex, where Rahm just won. Or came in, I don't know. He might have won. But Scheffler's got like 2 top 5s there. You got the match play, the TPC, not TPC, at Austin Country Club. Scheffler's won that and lost in the final once. Great record at Austin Country Club. Valero, Texas Open. That's not the other one. And here, he's been good. And I am gonna take my one shot with Scottie Scheffler this week. Pretty sure he's gonna be my one and done pick. Oh, we're gonna fight. He's gonna be my one and done pick, and I hope that he wins. I basically hope anybody wins except one person. So I'm excited for the tournament itself, but in the 10s, I'm going to take Scottie Scheffler and hope for the best. All right? All right. In the 9s, a lot of chatter around Justin Thomas this week. Listen, I've picked Justin Thomas to win this freaking tournament the last 4 years. I've got dead grandfathers. I've got, wacky missed putts. Things just haven't gone right with JT. I've always thought that this was going to be a tournament that's going to be on his resume. Just seems like this is the type of tournament he would win with the atmosphere and everything else. Like a showman. But do I just keep picking him until he wins because I have this feeling? Or is it like, maybe I'm wrong about that. And I should just let it go. And if he comes back, if he beats me, yeah. I certainly don't think it's going to be a tournament where basically the whole community is betting him because he's 20-1 or 22 or whatever he is. Now, sometimes that works. It worked with Max Homa. It could work with JT. I get it. It worked with Scheffler last year. It could work. Yeah. JT could beat Scheffler in a playoff this year. And you guys will be all so smart. I get it. I do have this FOMO. If I take him again and he doesn't win, it's why do I keep taking him? I'm doing it out of spite at this point. And if I don't take him and he wins, it's like, fuck, man, you knew he was going to win. Go with your gut. Always trust your gut. All that shit. There's so many good players. You can make a case for everybody. One of them's going to win. You just hope for the best. Right? Right. Morikawa's kind of cursed. I looked at Cantlay. People are playing Cantlay too. I Cantlay last year. I'm going to go in the opposite. Now I'm going with Scheffler. People like Sung Jae. I get it. Hideki. My dad's one and done pick is Hideki. Little racist dad story. He's he wanted to take Hideki. I sent him the picture of me and Hideki from the Northern Trust at Ridgewood, and he's like, "Oh, is that Colin Morikawa?" I'm like, "No, Dad, no, that's Hideki." And he just still doesn't know the difference between the two of them. Might be a little racist, may not be. You know, if I send him pictures of Adam Schenk and Adam Long, he may not know the difference. There's two white guys. That's okay. I think. I could just be defending him. But, I mean, he should know the difference between the two. It's not Adam Schenk and Adam Long. It's Hideki and Colin Morikawa. Come on. And again, the picture is like 5 years ago. And, you know, my dad's old. 74. He probably is not paying too much attention. He sees an Asian guy. He thinks it's Colin Morikawa. Maybe didn't connect that he just picked Hideki, and that's why I sent him to him. It's all right. Love my dad. Wouldn't know Tom Kim if he walked in the living room. So I think like the chalky, sneaky plays, which aren't kind of go against each other, is your JTs and Collins. People are like, I'm going to show you how smart I am. I'm not going to take Jon Rahm. I'm not going to take Rory. That never works. It never works. Speaking of things that never work, Jordan Spieth. Going back to the well. I could have taken Sahith Theegala. But I know the whole world is taking Sahith Theegala, and I get it. And I love Sahith Theegala, and I hope he does well. I really do. But you know what? Jordan Spieth sucks now. I love guys who suck, and I am going to take Jordan Spieth. And hope for a good putting week. Hope for an excuse of the wind and a rough draw last week. You know, after the first round of the Sony, it was we were looking at Jordan Spieth's number at the Masters, right? After the first round. And then he missed the cut. And then took a couple weeks off, came to Pebble Beach. I had him, of course, one and done pick. Got blown out to sea, literally. Now we get to like a more comfy spot. He does have like 3 top 10s here. It's like, all right, can we get back on track? And I can get him. Everyone's playing Theegala. You know what? I'm going to take a shot on Spieth. I think I have enough excuses. It's like Jordan's last stand. It's either going to be a disaster or he'll be fine. Top 20 finish. You know, this was the spot of his great return last year. Maybe he just makes some putts. And the green, you talk about green complexes. He's won the Valero Texas Open. He's won at Heritage. He's got a decent finish at the Valspar. There's some stuff there that you can lean on. It's like, maybe, bit of a people's champion. This is the people's tournament. I can see it. I'm not going to say it's happening, but I can see it. Might be worth it. Might be worth a camp chance. The whole world's playing Sahith. Still 3-2. This is bullshit. I'm also, in that vein, I'm going to play Sam Burns as well. Big hitter. Greens. Valspar. The players. I just had him in Amex. I like Sam Burns in Amex basically for the same reason I like him here. Make some birdies, par fives, short par fours, whatever. I'm going to play Sam Burns. Burns and Scheffler. Burns, Scheffler, Spieth. It's not bad. It's a good start. Good start. All right, so that's the 8s. In the 7s, I was going to take Siwoo to shake that ass. I was going to take Siwoo. He was in my initial lineup. He didn't make the cut. Thagala didn't make the cut. Took Thagala out to add Jordan. Took Siwoo Kim to add somebody else. Siwoo Kim won Amex, won a Players, although that might have been different. Won Heritage. Hasn't been great here. I don't think he's got a top 25 at this event. May mean nothing. It's a little bit longer than some of those other courses, but with the altitude and the firm and fast conditions, it probably plays a lot shorter. He just won Sony, though. Where's the hunger? No hunger. He's got to win a major to avoid military service. Who gives a shit about the waste management? That doesn't mean he can't top 20 and be a great DraftKings play. But I didn't do that because I'm so smart. People like Keegan Bradley off of that second place finish at Torrey. I get it. No, fuck that. I'm going to Corey Connors. Yes. Yes. Under the radar? Maybe. Not sure. I don't know if people soured on Corey Connors. But as a fourth level, 7,700 seems a little low. Corey Connors, maybe his ownership is high. I don't know. But he's won a Valero Texas Open. He's got a great record at the Heritage. He hasn't been awesome here, but probably because of his putter. He can't get up and down from anywhere. So that could be a problem. But I think he can make a cut. I think that if he could perform, it would be at this type of event or these greens, maybe. Same greens as the greens that he won on. And the match play, he's got a good record at the match play also. So maybe he can make a couple of putts if his ball striking is good. And maybe I'm getting him at sneaky ownership. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. But I'm going to play Corey Connors. Going down the list in the 7s, I know people like K.H. Lee. I get it. I'm going to play JT Poston again. He's been good to me. Another guy who's great at Heritage. Been good here. Was good at Amex. Make some birdies long enough. It could be a little wild, but listen, he's one of the best putters on tour. Need somebody to get hot with a putter. We're going to play him. Same goes for Adam Hadwin. Going to take him. Another guy. PGA West. Valspar. Same type of greens. Not playing so bad. So, I guess just all the similarities in these players is their success. It's very agronomy driven. Which I probably need to stop doing that. Maybe that's why I suck at this. But every week it seems that it's relevant. You know? You take Justin Rose at Pebble. Like, fucking Justin Rose. I had Justin Rose at the U.S. Open at Pebble in the final group with Gary Woodland. And he was in the mix. That was a great pick. I think he was 40-1 that week. Nah. Doesn't win. Of course not. First round leader. Doesn't win. He comes back to Pebble. It's not a major. It's like 3 guys in the field. I don't know. I just don't know how I miss these things. What the hell am I doing with myself? I don't know. I didn't play under anybody under sevens because those guys suck. No offense. No offense. But there's not a lot to choose from down there. My boy Russell Knox, 6,900. Yeah, one of these guys might pop. Marty Laird. I was so smart. Took EVR last week. Matthew Neesmith. Remember him? Good at the Valspar. He's got to be good at PGA West. He's got to be good at. He's got to be good here, right? Matthew Neesmith. Not doing it for the third week in a row. All right, so that's my thing. I think I'm going to take Scheffler. I don't know. I'm running out of stuff to talk about. 40 minutes in. Tampa played last night. That's why I took San Jose. Oh. Yeah, but Tampa got killed last night, Steve. They got embarrassed. They lost 7-1. And now they're playing this dog shit team at home. Well, it's still only 3-2. But yeah, we're gonna need a couple more goals. Anyway, all right, so I'm gonna go. I got nothing else to say. I'm probably gonna take Scheffler as my one and done. I like you said about Corey and JT. Thank you. Steve, I don't know if you're betting anymore. I don't know. No, I like Scheffler. But the sneaky play, seriously, the sneaky play is Jordan Spieth. But I think he'd have to really pull it out of his ass. But he's been known to do that, but he hasn't really done that in a while. But Jordan Spieth's got all the boxes checked. All right. I like what you said about Corey and JT. Well, JT, well, I didn't really put my bless and my stamp on JT. But he is he's like the popular sneaky pick, if that's even a thing. All right. Hey, Dennis, nice to see you. Connor's a ball striking bastard. He sure is, Dano. Thank you. All right. Well, thanks for checking things out, I guess. It's been a little while. I haven't seen anybody. I don't really have. I'll be back next week. We'll do a show for Riviera. And we'll see how things go. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm a little distracted by the stupid game. And I just want to turn this off and stop talking. All right. So thank you. I'm gonna repost this, and then maybe you can share it or whatever. But again, it doesn't matter. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I think Scotty Scheffler wins. I do. No, I don't. I hope Scotty Scheffler wins. But I think he's gonna win. I hope. We'll see. Nobody knows. I'm going to the Big M tomorrow. A couple bucks on Spieth. Just saying. If you're squeamish about that, maybe just like a top 10, which won't be sexy. I know you like sexy, Steve. All right. I'm going to go. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you guys next week. And good luck this week. And thanks for filling the listener week. That's awesome. We'll do it again next week. All right, buddy. See you later. Bye-bye.